kind of just figure, all right, four Zoomers didn't do that one quite right. They weren't crazy about the mana boots on Storm Spirit. I mean, it's great when you have an IO on your team, but it does mean the Orchid comes out a bit slower.
Yep.
So I don't want to pick it up for that reason. They're playing into the Disruptor, though, so hopefully they don't grab a Broodmother because we saw what happened in the previous game. It's just way too easy to follow that hero when you have the vision and the pullback from the Thunder Strike plus the Glimpse. But they've got a lot of reserve time to decide what it is they want to grab, and they have the next two picks on their side on the cuts. They combo some heroes that are pretty solid with each other. Now, this is actually the debut match of Thunder Predator in this tournament, isn't it?
Thunder Awaken. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Thunder
It's their
Awaken, yeah.
first series of the tournament. This is, of course, old No Ping, for those of you who don't remember. So they originally were the last No Ping sponsor and then got picked up by Thunder Awaken after both teams let their rosters go. And now, if I'm not mistaken, the No Ping as of like a month ago is now being picked up by which team? I can't remember. There's a new the No Ping roster that was just let go is being picked up by a new roster or a new org, which I cannot remember the name. But as of right now,
I do, but
No Ping
I don't
doesn't.
think that's public information yet, is it?
Oh, I don't know. No Ping doesn't have a team at the moment, do they?
I believe they do as of today.
Oh, as of today? Okay.
Yes, as of today.
Very nice. All the announcements are definitely going to be coming soon.
Yes, the announcement is in Brazilian Portuguese on Twitter.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so this one is public information. I can send
Really,
this one over to you if you
really
want.
Really toeing the line here today. You know, we're just like trying to figure out what's real and what's not. It's just a fever dream, really.
Look, man, these things happen. That one, since it is released on Twitter, the new No Ping roster is Mandy, Suits, Sexy Fat RDO, Duster with Astini as the coach.
It's a good team. That explains where Sexy Fat went, as we just saw his team play without him earlier today. So,
yep. At least I think he's the coach/manager. I'm sure. I'm sure the man can do it all.
I'm excited to see some of these new roster shuffles going into the next like tour 2 of the DPC. It is starting in just a couple of weeks, but.
But back on topic of this draft and these teams here, you know, the funniest part about this Thunder Awaken team is the banner.
Yeah,
that's some Midas mode shit right there if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I can't wait till people can actually see it. For those of you, actually, you might not be able to once they pick a hero. So I'm just gonna show the game here really soon because I'm gonna help them out. You know, if you guys, if you're here and you're like, man, I wish I could sponsor a really good Dota team. You know, look at this, Thunder Awaken. You want to be here? Contact us. Hit them up. These boys, they good at Dota. They're gonna make it to majors. They know what's up. Hook them up with a good draft with a good sponsor. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they'll be at the next major. You heard it here first. And they actually had one of their players swapped around. We haven't touched on that one either.
Oh yeah, you're right. Wait, what the heck? When did that happen?
That also happened a couple days ago.
So we have Sacred over here now.
Yes. So Oscar has been taken off the team. Now we've got Sacred.
Wait, did they swap teams? Did Oscar and Sacred just swap teams?
Yeah, he's on Infamous.
Yeah, I was like, he's on Infamous, isn't he?
Yep.
Oh my god.
You are 100% correct.
They just changed places. hey, I'll give you your 3 for our 3, and they're both like, what the heck, guys?
Hey, mad. Maybe it was a good deal. I'm not sure exactly how these things go. I mean, sometimes there's like, okay, we're just going to do a player trade. Other times there's usually a little bit more money involved. We're like, okay, player trade plus X amounts of dollars this way, and you can have this player.
And a lot of these players have played together for a long time. Yeah. Like, they've all been playing Dota together in and out of pubs, in scrims and stuff, like standing in for other rosters. Like, they all have experience playing on each other's teams. So it's not that surprising when you see like just a single player swap and they're still running smooth.
Well, we'll figure out whether or not this player swap is going to be an upgrade or a downgrade.
Let's pick Terrorblade. It's a pretty good Terrorblade game so far. The only thing I have to be worried about is the Mars Arena into Snapfire. Outside of that, it's a pretty good pick. And I really like the ban on the Timber Saw there. That would have been a rough one.
Yeah. I don't want to play against Timbersaw with this lineup. So how do you think they're going to round out this draft here on Thunder Predator? Sorry, Thunder
So,
Awaken.
like,
Uh,
common sense would say that they need a mid laner, but they have ran Mars mid a lot. Like, it's something that
they
they
have a Templar
definitely do.
Assassin.
TA will go safe lane, right? It's into the
I
Night
mean,
Stalker. It's a very good TA
not
lane.
necessarily.
All
All
right,
right, so
Sand
I'm
King.
pretty sure this is.
That's
All right,
Sacred's
this is
hero.
Sand
Sacred,
King.
yeah, Sacred plays the crap out of this hero. We saw it on Infamous
They haven't
actually
locked
very
in
recently.
yet.
If
No,
I am
Dark Mako is going to play the Mars in
if
the
I
mid
am
lane.
wrong, I will uninstall. All right, there we go.
Okay. You're
That's how
safe for now,
confident I
Ricky.
was.
Okay. I was thinking that it could have been, other people in these roles as well. Sand King potentially played mid, but that's a mini thing, not a Dark Mago thing.
Yeah, the only reason I knew that this was going to be Sacred Sand King is when he was playing earlier this tournament on Infamous,
Mhm.
he was the one who played Sand King like exclusively in this tournament like 4 times. So it makes sense that it's going to be Sacred taking the Sand King here once again.
Yeah. How do you feel about the Storm Spirit in the mid lane up against the Mars?
It's actually not that bad for Dark Mago. You just spear the Storm Spirit into his tower constantly. You deny creeps. Like every time he comes up, he takes a God's Rebuke to the face. So it is a little bit rough for kits, and I think Dark Mago has a lot of experience playing the Mars mid. So unless you get some help on the Storm Spirit, I'm pretty sure Dark Mago is going to borderline free farm this lane.
What's your help going to be? Just the form of Ogre Magi coming in trying to gank him or what?
Yeah, Ogre Magi or first Knight on the Night Stalker. Right, like that 5-minute mark. Maybe the enemy mid laner doesn't have level 6 yet, but typically you get the level 6 like right at that 5-minute mark, so you can start pushing. But we'll see how it goes.
All right, I'm excited to see Thunder Awaken again. Your sponsor could be here as well. Can we zoom in on the banners, Ricky? Is that an option? Can we get our production man Jerry to do that?
I'm currently showcasing the side of the cut, and they're walking out to lanes. Oh, what a time for us to be able to showcase the banners! Look at that.
I got it on what, Dark Mago over there or what?
What? Oh, I could.
Oh, the tree is going to be blocking a lot of that one. It looks like.
There's not a lot of options to spectate one of these banners.
That is super bizarre. If you pull open on the Mars there and try to zoom in and enhance, the tree suddenly at the angle from the showcase mode blocks the majority of the mana, even though it doesn't from the sky.
Trees. So that's the thing I've learned about showcase mode is trees are very different in showcase mode than they are in like from the top down. You just don't realize how tall they are. So for instance, like this rune spot in the Radiant High Ground jungle, like this rune spot here, all of these trees like tower over this rune spot, like double its height. Like it's pretty wild. Like all of the trees are like twice as tall as the actual rune spot or the ward spot. So if someone's stuck on there in showcase mode, you just like can't see them because the trees just completely surround him. It's really funny.
I was fiddling around with showcase mode a little bit when I was doing my secondary obs alongside Pythian for the SEA regional finals. That one was a lot of fun.
Dude, anytime I hear the form up, I like instinctively press Y and drag my mouse down because it's exactly where my form up is. And it's just like anytime I see it spam or used, I just out of instinct throw it right back.
You want to spam it as well?
Yeah, I'm just like, yes, let's go.
They've got you trained.
I'm a monkey at this point.
Unfortunate, my man. All right, so I want to break down these lanes a little bit more. It is going to be he can't reconnect. Unfortunate. So the abandoned bug was not fixed. We had it happen once in the SEA regional finals. He might have disconnected from the game.
That's the spirit.
Dude, I still can't believe that's not fixed. I just can't wait. Admin, can we remake?
All right, they're gonna remake the game as nothing has happened yet.
Yeah, can't reconnect. So, well, unlucky. Neph, time to stall. How do you feel?
No, you reconnected, but we had Kits leave. Kits may have already up. Why would they just do that? Why would they just tell lies
Okay.
on the internet?
Never
Why
mind.
would they say they wouldn't? Maybe the reconnect glitch doesn't actually exist, and the players are all in on some conspiracy. He very clearly just reconnected to the game.
You know, that being said, you know, sometimes you can't reconnect. I know when we were doing some of the China casting, I was not allowed to connect to lobbies, which was a lot of fun.
That was because your packet loss was very high.
That's not my fault.
Correct. That was due to the routing.
Dark Mega,
But I
wonder if
was
they have
able
a
to
ward
connect.
mid, but turns out it's just a Night Stalker.
Ooh.
Triple Tango. Interesting. He's really expecting to go through a lot of health in this lane.
Unhoomst.
Dark Mago. He's got triple Tango, or triple Iron Branch Tangos, so. Oh, he's got
you said triple tango there. I thought you meant he was carrying 9 tangos.
Do you not go to every lane with 9 tangos?
Absolutely not.
No, unlucky.
With the amount of base regen that heroes have these days, no way.
All right, Sacred. You're gonna find Pingu here. They end up seeing this rotation entirely into the ward, and Pingu just not expecting to get taken down as Matthew grabs first blood on the Snapfire. Meanwhile, Pakis here under Invis. He yoinks the rune. Getting aggressive onto B-God. Takes a double Meld Strike to -7 armor. Very cool.
Yeah, so he's going to be forced to go through at least one tango. His headdress will heal him back up, though.
All right, do you know who this Night Stalker is?
Yeah, that's ADE.
Okay, that doesn't help me at all.
He's from the Church Republic, I believe.
No idea who that is. I don't know. Okay, it doesn't matter. Top lane, Pingu using the Ignite. They've also got the Reflection spam doing a decent chunk of work. Able to trade pretty positively in this lane.
Now, hold on.
I'm holding. How long do I have to hold for?
I'm just making sure our admin is here. He didn't fully abandon. Okay, never mind. We're good. I thought we would have had to restart because the admin left. We're good.
That'd have been quite funny.
Because we do actually need the admin in the lobby. Badger does do important work, contrary to what people say. So hopefully me asking in the chat was not too distracting, but just messaged me in order to confirm that he was here.
All right. Well, I love it. All right, what do you think's gonna happen in the lanes right now? Ooh, bottom lane. Decent chunk of damage coming out from the TA, plus the Disruptor, Night Stalker. Again, basically a glorified melee creep at the moment until he gets to that first night. He does have the bracers being built, give him a little bit of extra regen, which will be super useful. But for the moment, this hero does not do a whole lot. Meanwhile, top lane Matthew, sick body blocks, setting up a Burrow Strike here onto Pingu. He gets the Ignite, trying to hobble away. And Scourge loses his courier.
Yeah. Kit speared back into his own tower. It looks like he's doing a decent job at controlling where the creep wave is. Didn't manage to connect that to Static Remnant off on a Dark Mega. He's doing reasonably well enough against him. Dang. Thankfully, Dark Mega does end up getting his bottle, though, so he's able to heal back up. A lot of the harass that Kits was doing to him.
Yeah, and this is pretty much what happens. Every time you go for a last hit, you just get speared, and then he denies the creep in your face. So,
yeah,
very frustrating to deal with. Did they dye the river oil or something? What is this?
I believe they did.
Dude, the rune, look at how annoying these rune markers are.
Yeah, it does not blend well when it's not the default
No color blends well. Everything just, look at all the colors. Everything Storm Spirit does just lights up the whole river. That is annoying. I hate this. Get rid of river vials, please. Please.
I'm pretty sure they're getting rid of them with the battle pass ending, aren't they?
Yeah, but I just don't want them to add them back in the next battle pass. They're just something that needs to be removed from the game. They're so
Ricky,
annoying.
you are a hater.
I am very much a hater of river vials. They're the worst.
You're a hater. You're a doomer. I want you in a good mood sometimes. Ricky.
I'm in a
What's it
great
gonna take for that to happen?
Rework Ricky so he's not a trash hero. That's about it.
I see. So you want him to go back to the Battle Fury Aghanim Scepter days?
No, you don't have to go that far. Those were. I honestly didn't play Ricky once during that entire patch. I didn't want to get my hopes up because I knew it was going to get nerfed.
Stupendous.
I was a big fan of that one. He was just like invincible half the time and also did way too much damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. What is it? Ricky too strong? All right, nerf him into the ground. But Weaver...
It wasn't that he was too strong. It was that you couldn't attack him.
Nice try.
Nah.
He got into going down the bottom lane. On the IO. I don't know, man. I think any hero that's just invincible half the time probably needs to be changed.
I mean, maybe. That being said, Weaver's been like the strongest support of the last, what, 8 months? And he's still the strongest support.
But he's not invincible. You like just could not attack Ricky when he was in Fix the Trade. And he was in it half the time at level 25.
Ooh, that's a solo kill. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, man. He's just very strong on the Mars. Bottom lane pocket is falling incredibly low. The static storm, or I'm sorry, the kinetic field doesn't matter when you're getting attacked from the IO, and they will be able to survive on the Night Stalker IO. It's just very tanky. Double bracer boots plus the regen there from the IO. So he's sitting at 11 health per second on this Night Stalker.
Yeah, but the lane's about to get even harder as it is nighttime now. So Templar Assassin, she's decent at fighting into the Night Stalker with refraction charges, but I think she's gonna have her work it out for a top lane. Pengu about to drop.
He gets the salve. He's gonna have to drop the ignite back the other way, and Scourge is just gonna chase down the Snapfire instead. So they do force the salve out of Pingu, which is unfortunate for Pingu, but overall you get a kill onto the Terrorblade, the first one of the game for him. And that's going to help stabilize his lane a lot. Problem is Snapfire is coming back with full health and mana, and instead Dark Mago's the one rotating top lane. Burrow Strike comes through. Arena Spear. Terrorblade without having a level 6. No chance he's going to be able to survive that as Dark Mago finds himself his second kill.
Yeah, he did die with his treads on Int there. I think he's trying to switch him over to Strength when he ended up getting clipped with that spear and pulled back to the wall. Raindrop doesn't end up saving him either. So nice find there by Dark Mago. It does give Kits a little bit of time.
Oh, we got the
Dark
regen.
Mago is doing the regen. Yeah.
He's
A moment too slow on that Electric Vortex.
Guy's doing this on ping. How does he do it? It's just that good.
He's just too good. And it's built different. Does slow down Kits' farm a little bit. He would have loved to find that regen rune, but settles for a bounty. Hard camp is stacked for him when he wants to clear that one out, but he'll probably wait till 7 minutes to get himself neutral items as well.
Overall, game's pretty close in terms of net worth. Like, Terrorblade's on top. The cut generally doing better in the lanes. Templar Assassin needs to be very careful as we're seeing it evident bottom lane. He just pops the meld. No way out. Just gets completely ran down by the Night Stalker, and a rotation in from Pingu as well. Glimpse. Gonna buy him a little bit of time, but they get the slow from the Void, and Pingu gets in range for the Ignite as well. So Disruptor not gonna be able to survive this one.
Yeah, Pingu ends up securing himself the kill with a Fire Blast at the end there.
They
Point in
just
the Bloodlust now.
managed to kill the Terrorblade top, though, with an Epicenter. He even committed the Sunder for this, just not enough. Too much damage coming out from these two.
Yeah. It was Matthew finishing him off as well. He didn't even have Mortimer Kisses available, but tons of damage with the Scatter Blast and the Fire Snap Cookie.
Also, 3-point Sandstorm Epicenter. He was just stunned inside of it the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Fairy Trinket found by the Storm Spirit. That's a nice pickup.
Yeah, absolutely. So Terrorblade makes his way bottom. Doesn't want to do a top anymore, and instead, so does Dark Mago. Just grabs himself a quick kill there onto the IO with the rotation. They do have the slows coming in from the Snapfire. Cookie's going to connect as well. Spear in 2 seconds. Maybe he can pin him to the tree. Just barely disconnects, but Glim's going to pull him back. He just runs the other way, right? He's got Dark Ascension as well. He's just going to deny the tower. Okay, never mind. Matthew gets the kill. Interesting. Not willing to commit the Dark Ascension to survive.
I mean, I guess he just wants to look for another kill after use it. He'd waste the entire duration of the Dark Ascension if he does it there. Does he end up being refilling ball? He does. Zip over to the IO, ends up doing it. So at the very least, when he gets back up on the Night Stalker, he can look for a kill. And I think they'll probably try to set up around the mid lane if this is where the IO is.
Well, Vortex finds the TA. Pack is going to take a decent chunk of damage, but doesn't look like they want to dive the tower for it.
No.
Heading into the
Nice talk, guys.
triangle, Dark Mago. Smoke's gonna pop, but he doesn't actually find Scourge. He had just walked left, so Kits walking up onto the high ground. He's gonna make it down.
Did they see Matthew there?
They I think did for a moment, yeah, but they're turning their attention on to Panda Moo bottom as Kits with the rotation end's gonna help find that one, no problem at all. So now a 5th kill on the side of the cut. As the game's still pretty much dead even.
Yeah. Dark Mago rotated down here as well. Storm Spirit finally surpassing him in net worth. I don't think he's going to show himself, though. The only issue is if you try to defend this mid-tier 1 tower, if you have Dark Ascension available, you actually have the advantage pushing into this one. I'm pretty sure you just pop this here.
Big scan, big arena. Once again finds B-God on the IO.
Surprised that when they approach that tier 1 tower, they didn't just pop Dark Ascension. It becomes so easy to play around heroes hiding in the trees when you do that.
Yeah.
But Pig is actually just farming up the top lane by himself, and TV is farming the mid. I'm not sure why they put Pingu up here. I guess they prioritize having a couple levels on their position 5. Still a bit of an odd call to make.
Yeah, they are
It's
still
great if you're
farming
position
decently,
4
though.
keys, but yeah.
ADE is doing all right on the Night Stalker. He's just going for the first item, BKB. It is going to be end of nighttime here, so again, kind of becomes a glorified melee creep, but does have Dark Ascension to play with. And that's one of the reasons people tend to hold the cooldown on this, is so that even when it's daytime, you have kill threat. Because if you go into first daytime and Dark Ascension's on cooldown for 2 minutes, it's just very rough.
Yeah.
Smoke up to the bottom lane. Looks like Thunder Awaken want to get aggressive. They do have Sacred here with the Blink Dagger. A big Epicenter's going to come in, and there it is, right onto 2. The Chain Stun's in from the Cookie, plus the Kinetic Field Static Storm. Double kill for Matthew. ADE able to make it out, unable to find him with the Glimpse.
Yeah, but still, huge pickup there. Ended up chain stunning him with I think he had fraction of a second there to try to zip away, but the Fire Snap Cookie ended up connecting just a moment later. Then, of course, after that, even though it was a tail end, they end up dropping the Static Storm, so Storm Spirit isn't able to zip away. Well, nice combo there by them. And again, surprised that they aren't popping the Dark Ascension. This is twice now they make these plays down to the bottom tower, but the enemies have managed to find the jump off onto them just because they've had vision advantage on Radiant's side. Storm Spirit's going to TP right into these heroes. Does Rue end up connecting
Burrow
this?
Strike. Cookie on forward. They got a spear as well. He's dead. Okay.
Kits is just... His game is very hard now, man.
Yeah, I mean, they've got 2 heroes with great initiations. They've got the Sand King and now Dark Mago's Mars. Look what's on Courier, Neff. Another Blink Dagger.
All right. Storm Spirit hasn't farmed for like the last minute and a half, though. He's now at the bottom of the net worth between every single core in this game. There's a hero that normally comes out of the lanes pretty quick. He's able to farm with camp super fast. Mid lane, they end up losing ADE. IO doesn't manage to TP in fast enough. Wow. Kit's walking down here now, hoping to turn this around and find something, but by himself, I don't think they're going to be able to get the kill off on the Sand King. He's just got too much HP.
Yeah, he's way too tanky.
Pangu gets gone on by Dark Mago.
Relocate. They're going to bring in Kits. Now the question is, do you have the damage? And a glimpse. He doesn't get the zip off to dodge it. All right, well, Dark Mago drops the arena as well. Looking to finish off B-God, but he doesn't have the damage alone. Scourge is here. There's going to be the Dark Ascension that comes through as ADE's looking to get onto the backside of these heroes. It's going to be Matthew, but this was your first Dark Ascension usage. And instead, Blink Burrow Strike, spears him back into the trees. Your Night Stalker's just dead, and they catch the Storm right into the Static Storm. Oh, no. They are getting dismantled on the cut. 3 more heroes die. They have vision of Scourge here as well, but Dark Mago, no Blink Dagger to work with. He does have it in a moment.
He's got it now. He's going to slow him down. He spears him. Doesn't connect with you. He ended up going between 2 of them there.
But they get the mid tower.
They do, and they just got a huge net worth lead from finding all those kills as well. That was just one at a time you came in. Storm Spirit at the very end. I think he probably didn't communicate with everybody. I thought they'd used everything when he jumped in, but they were still waiting on that Static Storm. It's such a good counter to the Storm Spirit.
Yeah.
Again, he hasn't found any net worth in the last, like, God, I said a minute and a half last time, but it's been like 3-4 minutes now. He's not made any progress towards his items.
Yeah, not at all. Blink Pro Strike top lane, managed to find ADE. No Dark Ascension to play with. Just clicked down by Pockets here on the Templar Assassin.
This is a team that was near the top of their TPC region, and my God, is it showing? They look super good now with Sacred as a new offlaner, setting up things all over the map in the cut.
There is little hope.
I'm not sure how they've recovered from this one, man.
Jump in, Arena, off the mark from Dark Mago, but Pingu still trapped inside. Kits is going to join him. Needs to be a little bit careful there. There's going to be a kinetic field to follow it up. And they will get the kill there onto the Ogre. Kits, oh no. They even get the silence onto the Iowa, cancels the reload. They're reading him so hard here on the side of Thunder Awaken. Every single play attempt from the cut absolutely countered out.
Yeah, Stormthrower didn't even manage to get the ball lightning out of that glimpse there. He was just a little bit too slow on it and pulling him back. I mean, that one is a little bit difficult to do if you're not super practiced on it. I'm not sure where they go from here. I mean,
into Roshan.
Thunder Awaken know exactly where to go from here. They know the entire enemy team's dead. They've got Templar Assassin on their side, right into Roche. But the thing about all this is, Paxis hasn't been participating in any of these team fights. They've been doing this all without him. As soon as the Templar Assassin starts jumping in here, it becomes even harder for the cut.
Yeah, 20-5, 7K gold lead, and then TA at the top of the net worth with an Aegis. I mean, that is a recipe for success. And the game started out pretty okay for the cut. Like, they were doing decent in all their lanes. They were trading well. They had pretty much even CS and net worth, but it all started to fall apart here once the Blink Daggers came out. And honestly, I don't like Sacred is kind of the MVP for me here. Him and Dark Mago have just made so many big plays on these heroes. Oh, Sacred, he wants to get this IO again, and he's found him. And he's gonna ping out, hey guys, he probably have a ward here, just heads up.
Yeah. Pingu's gonna go for it, but he's gonna pay for this one with his life, I'm pretty sure.
And glimpse onto the low ground. Sacred catches him as well. Snapfire here. He's pretty tanky next to the tier 3 towers, so he will survive.
My boy gets away?
Yeah. You didn't have the Mars here. Mars is a lot of damage.
The fact that he just like dug up a mango and left it there on the ground. I mean, his backpack's full and that's why. But Pingu is just like so done with this game.
He's like, freaking mangoes.
Maybe the IO's gonna take it. This B-God, you see the mango? Come on. Nope, he walks right past it.
No, they can't be concerned with a single mango. They've got other things to worry about.
In a game like this one, Ricky, when you're losing this hard, every mango counts.
Dude, this secondary ward is giving them so much info as well in the base.
Yeah, I can see everybody walking around. That's why they feel super confident to play forward here.
The cut doing a pretty decent job at dodging out Thunder Awaken now. They've all head to the other side of the map. They're in the enemy jungle, trying to slowly push this tier 2 bottom. But Thunder Awaken are tired of this, and they're just heading their way now. They have wards scouting their rotations. They do see Pandamu as well as Matthew, and they're just going to cut their losses and TP top, it seems.
Yep. Let's see if Pingu tries to finish off his creep wave. Yeah, does so alongside the illusion here. So they're cutting the waves here. It pushes into the tier 2 in the bottom. Looks like Kits is waiting for someone to attack the tower. He doesn't want to reveal himself. He's going to be sorely disappointed.
Well, unfortunately for him, Thunder Awaken are hitting his tower in the mid lane, and Templar Assassin's going to make quick work of this. Oh, bottom lane. Spear, Arena. They managed to catch him. He gets the Sunder off last second. There's still so much damage from the Mortimer Kisses. Sacred drops the Epicenter, just trying to run down the Terrorblade. They pull him right back into the kinetic field, and they just walk away. So Terrorblade goes down, the most farmed hero on the side of the cut, and they just destroyed that Night Stalker and a huge cookie, a triple. I actually don't even know. That is every spell. That was every single. They just hit a 3-man cookie, side blades, and a spear that just melted every single hero.
Yeah. The cut, I think that they're pretty done with it. The game is hard, says Pingu. I agree. They hit your tier 3s. You guys can't do anything about this one. They're going to buy back with 2 heroes, but obviously they can't commit that. Even if they do, there's no way they manage to defend this tower. Fortify still on cooldown for another 2.5 minutes. So they're going to lose the set of racks, it looks like. heroes marching out of the base, heading towards the bottom lane.
Dude, honestly, Thunder Awaken has just been playing this so perfectly. Oh, spear. Hello, Ogre. Goodbye, Ogre. And now time to turn their attention towards the top tower.
I mean, they can't go for the bottom one. Buildings are still standing down there, and
The question is, do you just go tier 4s after this? Like, do you just threaten tier 4?
I don't think you can. We're only 19 minutes into the game. Tier 4s still do a lot of damage to these heroes at this point. And you only have Aegis for another 56 seconds as well. So I don't think you can get away with going tier 4s.
All right.
That one is a little bit too scary. And,
I think you are
They
correct.
can't realize this, and they go down to the bottom lane. They start shoving this one out because they know they need to get through the tier 1 and 2 in order to actually close this game out.
Oh, they're pinging tier 4s. They're doing it.
Ah.
Dark Mago's like, guys, just end the game. Oh, boy, they're doing it. They don't have creeps coming in top, so it's going to take them a moment. They do have another wave coming mid, though.
This is, I mean, they waste a lot of time if they go for tier 4s here. That's the issue.
But the thing is can the cut do anything about it, right? Like, if the cut can't stop them, who cares about how long it takes? They're just trying to beat down the towers. TA making sure to apply the Deso onto both of them.
Yeah, I mean,
They're coming back.
5 seconds until Aegis is expired. I mean, they wait this out long enough. It does switch over to the daytime. Dark Ascension available in 15 seconds. 15 seconds is when you can take this fight.
You have BKB done on Dark Mago. Sacred almost has his Aghanim Scepter. First tier 4 has fallen. Matthew almost has an Aghanim. Dude, like, what do? You gotta do something here. Cut, your base is falling. Show some signs of life. There's gonna be the Dark Ascension to go in, try to get their hands on to Panda Move, but a lot of mana already wasted on the side of the kids. Crippling Fear doing some work as well, but the Cookie able to buy some space. And there it is. He drops the Static Storm on top of the Storm Spirit. You did manage to take the kill, though. Disruptor is down, but on the backside of the fight is gonna be the Night Stalker. Begot goes down. Kids in trouble as well. They get the second kill there onto the Ogre. He's gonna buy back into the game. Scourge doing a lot of damage here. Dark Mago trying to backpedal himself out of the base. Okay. Thunder Awaken, you overstayed your welcome. They do get 3 kills. They force a buyback out on the Ogre, but tier 4s are almost gone.
You dare doubted the cut, Ricky. They had that one. They had the Thunder Awaken exactly where they wanted them this entire time. Come on.
I mean, that's like
Let's be
the
realistic.
perfect fight you can take, right? They're in the middle of an open area where the Night Stalker can just run at the supports, and it worked out really well. But Paka's bought a Moon Shard. Oh. Blink Burrow Strike catches the Night Stalker, not really the target he was initially looking for, but Storm Spirit Kids, he's managed to find the TA. He's dead. Okay.
All right, so
big
playing
mistakes
around a little
coming out
bit too much
from-
about to lose Panda Moo as well.
Yeah, nice
Didn't
glimpse.
quite do that one properly there on Kits, but I think he's still going to go after him. You have to be careful with how far forward you go, because Marge just did respawn, and they back up now. Okay. It's all right for now.
Sacred has an Ags.
Yes. By the way, I know I mentioned a couple minutes ago, I think it was like at the 11-minute mark, Stone Spirit hadn't made much progress with his items. He's only built a Staff of Wizardry and a Kaya recipe since then, in the last, like, 10 minutes.
Yeah,
He's almost got his
he's
Kaya
behind the
song.
Snapfire. It's not a good showing from him. And they also managed to finish up some more big items. Like, the thing is, when they were pushing the high ground there, they had probably about 15k in net worth just like sitting on couriers and in base. So the net worth lead was basically nothing as a result of that. You had 2 Aghanim Scepters, you had a BKB, you had
Pax's bought a BKB
The
in
Moon
that
Shard.
fight, and I think sold it, and then bought a Moon Shard instead.
yeah. So there was like 15k or more in net worth just of items, just like sitting in Thunder Awaken's base. So even though they had a massive net worth advantage going into that fight, it wasn't actually on their heroes yet, which kind of explains why the cut did pretty decently. But now the net worth is actually on the heroes, and it's not going to be nearly as easy for them to take a fight.
Yeah. Pax's does a lot of damage with the Moon Shard, but, you know, he does die just as easily, so there's that.
Hey, he's having a good time. Dark Mago's going a Deso as well. That's interesting.
I mean, man just wants to do damage. They're having fun at this point on Thunder Predator.
Yeah, Dark Ascension comes out from ADE, trying to find a hero here, and a spear from Dark Mago right out of the gate. They had the ward to play around, and they catch Terrorblade on the backside. They do force the BKBs, but Dark Mago's got a DD rune, just gonna try and lay into this Night Stalker, and there's God's Rebuke's gonna finish him up. Panda who's sitting inside his Static Storm. Matthew saves him. Gobble Up ends up stunning too. The Chain Suns are there. The Pro Strike on in. Scourge trying to do what he can, but the BKB about to expire. He gets the Sunder off onto Sacred, but there's gonna be the epicenter. He's gonna need help and fast, but it's not gonna come in time. He goes down, does have the buyback. ADE on the run, slowed for the moment. Burrow Strike comes in, that cast range into the spear, into the hands of the TA. Double kill goes away Packers, and we get the first game going the way of Thunder Awaken.
The cut they GG out in the end. I didn't think they would actually say the words here, given how resilient they were with the defense of the base, but they managed to take one team fight, but the second one, they are way too far out, and give the overwhelming advantage from Thunder Awaken. They end up winning this game number 1. I mean, surprised? Not really. The only thing I'm surprised with is the fact that Cut almost came back and it was such an overwhelming victory for Thunder Predator. So the Cut, despite using 2 standards, things don't really change too much for them. And, new player, new offlane here on Thunder Predator, off to an amazing start.
I don't know what comeback you're talking about here, but this game
was almost a comeback. Come on, man.
Are you talking about the fight in the base?
Inside the base.
No. I'm not like
give it to them, Ricky.
No. I'm not giving that one up. No way. That was a charity event thrown by Thunder Predator. Thunder Awaken was like, all right, let's give them a taste of victory, and then they shatter it. Absolutely shatter it to make it so much worse.
It was a tax write-off, Neph. It was a tax write-off.
Yeah, no, Thunder Awaken absolutely crushing game 1. The only death on Dark Mago is when they just stick around way too long in the enemy base. Sacred goes 5-0. I mean, this was just a clinic put on by them, and we're gonna go to a short short break before we come back with game number 2, our 6th and final game of the night, everyone. So stay tuned for that. It's sure to be a fun one.